Hey everybody, this is William from the Godzilla Files coming at you today with a new figure review. Now before we check out this flying Gigan, I wanted to let you guys know that I do plan on making other videos unrelated to figures. I know lately a lot of my videos have been related to figures that I've been getting or my figure collection, but that's just because of the fact that a lot of figures that I have ordered are all coming in now. As many of you know, the restrictions when it comes to shipping are starting to be lifted, so a lot of them are all coming in at once. And there's a lot of things I want to kind of show you guys, so that's particularly why I've been working on a lot of figure reviews lately. Don't worry, the Kaiju Battles videos and even my normal news update videos will start coming out soon. I just want to get through this backlog of figures. But with all that being said, let's jump right into this review. And here it is, the Marusan Flying Gigan. So everybody knows that Gigan is my favorite kaiju of all time. He's probably my favorite Godzilla villain ever. And that counts King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla, you name it. Gigan's topping him on my list anyway. Especially the Showa version, I should say, because the Showa version was the first kaiju I've ever seen make Godzilla bleed. You know, he was unstoppable in Godzilla vs. Gigan. So that always stuck with me. And also it doesn't hurt that I used to rent Godzilla vs. Gigan all the time from Blockbuster. So I am a sucker for any kind of merchandise related to Gigan. So because of that, I've been searching for unique figures, not just of him, but of also all my favorite kaijus. And a lot of you have seen that in my recent figure reviews. I've done a lot of Giga Brains, Bandais, and now Marusans. So I've been trying to expand my collection that way. I still love X Plus. X Plus is by far the best screen accurate figures you can buy, but I want some more unique items in my collection. And this is one of the reasons why I picked him up. I have had my eye on this guy for about a year or two now, believe it or not. I have just never found a color scheme that really worked for me. You know, all the colors, I don't know, the figures never spoke to me until recently when I found him. Now, this is actually pretty screen accurate, believe it or not. You know, I know that's kind of crazy because usually these figures aren't, but the fact that he's like kind of gold and green really does go with his actual suit design, you know, just the coloring in general. Now, maybe the coloring is kind of off in other areas, but honestly, it works. You know, I do love the dark green and the muted gold. I think that actually does work very well for him. And with that as well, you have the silver here on his hooks and also horn, and just in general everywhere else that, you know, adds a little bit more color. But the thing that really makes this figure is the red visor. Now, in my opinion, the red visor on any Gigan figure is what normally makes everything work. You know, I kind of feel that usually brings everything together or makes the figure pop in just a way that works perfectly. You can look at the Trendmaster, you can look at my gold and clear Giga Brain. Every figure, the visor is always a really cool part, and this is no exception. So, and you need something for this figure because, you know, it is muted in a way. You know, the gold and green aren't this bright, vibrant color. So having kind of a red and silver touches works. The reason why I picked this guy up is the obvious one. I love the fact that he's flying. I have never seen another Gigan figure like this before, and I love that. You know, like I said before, I am trying to find unique figures for my collection, and I think this guy fits the bill perfectly. I will honestly say this is probably one of my favorite Gigan figures that I own just because of the reason of him flying. I am going to try to put some string to kind of keep him from just laying on the shelf. I would love to kind of put him next to my Godzilla tower, which I think would be a perfect setup for him. But again, it's just so unique. I just love this. You know, I wish companies did more flying figures. You know, I think X Plus has only really done two. You know, they've done a flying King Ghidorah and Fire Rodan, which have worked out okay. I don't know, I just think they should try it some more because I think you could do some really cool stuff. But if you're looking to pick him up, I would say your best bet is actually eBay, believe it or not. I have seen a lot of these figures pop up on there for pretty decent prices, and I got mine off there as well. But overall, you know, what else is there to say? I just really like this figure. I just, everything about it looks great. You know, I don't know, I think it just works in my opinion. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of this guy. You know, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about him? And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video.